Ladies and gentlemen, the party is on life support. The party is getting belt to you know what. Now, Lobry Graham just went and did a live stream with Ben Don, and there's a few things that happened in it that I want to make videos about, especially him talking dissing Spotify and stuff, and the whole Spotify thing, which plays into the whole 21 Savage botting rumors and his streams getting removed. But the first thing I want to talk about, I think the most important thing I want to talk about, and I want to look back at certain stuff, is Drake might be hinting at retirement. Come on, Drake. Huh? Why would you be doing that? So people sent me this clip and told me to check it out. Drake is talking about possibly retiring, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Let's go.
Just here for a good time, a fun time. I might not be here for the longest time, but I'm going to enjoy the time that I'm spending with you. So I'd like to start off with a shot. Where's Kai?
Okay, let me run that back one more time, and I'll tell you the context of everything.
Just here for a good time, a fun time.
No, you know, that's a Drake lyric. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Back before he was fully Lobry. You know what I mean? I miss those times. I look back at those times and I go, damn. You know what I mean? It's crazy to think too, like, and I've said this, and no matter what Drake does, I can't lie. I can't make stuff up now. The way I look at him now is completely different. Him putting my name in this UMG paperwork, I'll never be able to see. Nothing was the same after that. But I'd be a goddamn lie if I didn't say Drake was the soundtrack of, like, a big part of me growing up. It seems somewhere Drake lost the plot. Drake became like a different person completely. Or maybe he just got enough power to be the person that he's always been. But yeah, it's crazy to think this is where we're at. But let's play this one more time.
I might not be here for the longest time, but I'm going to enjoy the time that I'm spending with you. So I'd like to start off with
Okay, so he may be talking about this being on this stream, but let's keep it real. Let's just go down the rabbit hole of him speaking about retirement. You know what's the craziest thing? Anybody tell you that this battle doesn't play a role in that and doesn't play like a major role in that is lying to you. What's goody? It's your boy Screw. You know I'm always trying to find ways to make a little money on the side. And one thing I really rock with are those programs that allow you to get paid for playing games. And the one I'm using right now, I'm rocking with, is called Tester Up.
Wow, that is very interesting. Please tell me more.
It's an app that makes everything way easier. You download it, pick a game, and it tracks your progress for you so you don't have to guess or wait for the payout.
This finna be a breeze.
Out of everything I've tried, they've had the best payouts, and that's why I'm really rocking with them currently. So here's how it works. Now, obviously, mobile games need people to play their games. Instead of just running ads, they pay Tester Up to find people who will actually play.
Oh, say less.
Tester Up connects you to those games so you actually get paid for the time that you put in. When you sign up, there's usually a bonus offer that pops up. Start with that one. It's the easiest way to rack up your first bit of money. If you want to try it, download through my link or scan my QR code so you're using the same system that I am. There's a lot of random programs out there, but this is the one that's paying out the best.
There can be only one.
So give it a shot and let your boy know what you think. Do y'all remember when Yachty was trying to act like Drake was unbothered? Y'all remember that in Drake's Bodyguard? You remember when they tried that PR spin? Crazy. I remember when this battle was happening before Drake completely imploded himself and became hip hop's Karen. I remember being like, what would I do if I was Drake or Drake's team? Do I disappear? Because I couldn't decide if disappearing was the best thing. I said he should, but in the back of my head, I was like, is disappearing the best thing or was not? And now I look at it, it was. This battle played a damaging. I've been putting out videos, and we're going to talk about this whole F the streets and what's going on. If y'all not paying attention, the party is terminal. It's bad. It's not just There's a lot of people who I think are either going to quietly stop making as much music or quietly try to do something completely different in general. I don't think Drake, all of this stuff with this back and forth of people talking about, is this affecting Drake? Will Drake ever be the da-da-da-da? Will Drake be the same as he used to? Is Drake done? I said this is my take. Drake as the brand will never fully be erased, right? Will never fully be erased, right? The Drake that we knew, the unstoppable world beater, the conglomerate of Drake, the Hotline Bling, Kiki, Do You Love Me's, God's Plan Drake. I don't know if we're going to see that level of Drake. And if we do see it, I don't know if we're ever going to see it as organic as maybe it felt back then. So it does make sense. I think this is playing a huge weight on him. And no matter how you want to split it, Drake will never be looked at the same again. Drake will never be looked at the same. However you want to take that, that is a fact. He is on the Ja Rule post 50 era of his career, but it's not going to go down like Ja. He going to still have, because Ja still had New York, he going to still have some. I wouldn't even be surprised if after seeing how 21's numbers were just clearly, come on. I wouldn't be surprised if Iceman does numbers. The cultural impact of it, that's what I'm looking for. So I want to bring something up that I don't feel like a lot of people are talking about. I think T-Pain deserves an apology. Because I remember when T-Pain said this, and some people, including Drake, tried to go at him. But now in hindsight, with Drake teasing might not be around for a while, let's hear what this sounds like now.
I think the one thing I learned,
because some people said it sounded like hate back then. Let's see what it sounds like.
I think the one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing, one thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Mm-hmm. Drake said, I want to be one of the people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. Yeah. I have ever since said,
Teddy P. It sounded a little prophetic now, isn't it? It sounded like maybe if Drake had listened, you feel me? I always say this too. And now I know this is hindsight because in the moment I didn't know if Drake should go away for a long time, but now I 100%. I felt like that, and that's what I was saying, but I didn't know if I was right. Now I know that I'm right because what did 2024 do for Drake's brand? Do for his name? Did it help him get back from the battle? Did it help change the stink that's on him? Absolutely not. Did Sexy Songs for You help change the narrative? Absolutely not. In fact, did it make the narrative worse? Yes. It hurt him. When I saw certain people be like, yo, the album sounded that way or it performed that way because Party Next Door, I was like, yeah, that you could have just held that. That probably wasn't yeah. So what did he benefit himself by not disappearing and then coming back with maybe what did I miss or something? His rollout for Iceman has been abolished ever since he lost the UMG case. Don't think we forgot. The whole rollout is done. Notice how the rollout just stopped. The Iceman episode stopped. The rollout looks foolish in hindsight now. When you go back and watch those first 3 episodes, then you see what happened in UMG case, because that's clearly what he was alluding to. He just looks, Drake has put on a masterclass of making himself look like he does not know what he's doing. Like before, it looked like Drake was super calculated, his team. Now it looks like they just writing plans in crayons with like this. Like holding the crayon like this, one of them big fat crayons. You remember in school, the kids used to have the big fat crayon and held it like this? That's what it feels like. But anyway.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something. Yeah. Let me know if you heard it. Yeah. Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Hold on, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then he's the person that he said, he didn't want to be. Mm-hmm. And I learned that from him. Like when he said that, I want to gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what?
And it's the craziest thing is Drake. Let's say Drake does retire. Let's say he drops Iceman and becomes a streamer. You know what I mean? Or becomes a full-time state gambling billboard. It's gonna now be perceived like you got kicked out. And that's the one thing I did say about if he would have just I didn't think he should have retired after the battle, but come back later. If you full on retire after Iceman, right, it's gonna look like you got kicked out. I don't care what you say. The Iceman rollout, and Drake did this, is now attached to this battle. He attached it to the battle with the whole UMG case, with the whole talking about the things he's talking about. It's going to be attached. So I don't think the perception of Drake is going to change much after Iceman. So if he retires after that, it's going to look bad. It's going to look bad. It's going to look like he got kicked out. So had he disappeared, came back, maybe let people miss him, drop some music, that would have been. And T-Pain was 100% right here.
Out this bitch.
This is live shows now.
I'm out this motherfucker. I'm not trying to impress y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about live or die.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I keep trying to impress y'all niggas?
Drake hopped on.
Okay, and then this is Drake's response. Oh, y'all can't agree. This guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks my name. Drake, maybe you looked at it like resentment, but to me, now, especially with some of the things you might be hinting to, he was right, nigga. And this is what happens, bro. This is what I think what hurt Drake more than just this losing the battle. Because losing a battle with Kendrick Lamar is one thing. It's the fact how hard Drake's team and the people on Drake's side tried to underestimate Kendrick Lamar. Drake is more hurt because he believes Kendrick Lamar doesn't deserve to have the power that he did. He's more hurt because for some reason he wants to treat Kendrick Lamar like he's some unknown backpack rapper. It's not that his career and brand was forever damaged. It was that it was forever, because let's keep it real, Pusha T kind of forever damaged him with like people call him a deadbeat because of that. The reason why this one's different is because he don't have the same respect. I don't think he has the same respect for Kendrick that he has for Pusha T. I don't think he's had respect for Kendrick. And Kendrick forced him. He took his respect. And that's why he's been spiraling the way he's been spiraling. It's not that he got beat. It's who he got beat by. He feels like that should have never happened because Kendrick should have never deserved that. And guess what, Drake? He deserved it all. If this is the retirement tour, if Iceman drops and he disappears out by the way, rappers don't ever fully retire. Let's keep it gangster. So, I'll learn from the Black Album rollout. You know what I mean? Whatever. But if he does disappear after this, I'm just going to tell you, gang. There's so much stuff you should not have done in the last year, 2 years, that if you were going to just retire. But yeah, Kendrick really, really doing irreversible, irreparable damage to the party.